Hi, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share this with you and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Imagine just being buried alive, but you know you're not dead. Let's say you're laying in a coffin, barely breathing. You try to push the lid in the coffin, but the enormous weight upon the lid won't allow you to open that coffin. You don't know how to open the coffin, so you try banging on the coffin lid, and maybe you unsettle the dirt that's upon the lid, and maybe, just maybe, someone on top might notice the dirt moving and start digging their way down towards you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to turn. In reality, there are probably people standing by your grave. You just don't know that. You think today is your day to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose and take what was preciously given to you by God, your life, away from you, and then away from your children and your loved ones and your friends? With this, I want to just leave one last thought. Don't be the person that I'm reading about on these index cards, banging on the lid when it's too late. Instead, be a person that cries, screams, kicks, and punches and fights their way to get help. There is no shame in asking for help. I did it. Thousands, millions of other people do it. But you need to do it today. Call me at 844-405-HELP. And I will help you take your life back before you are like this person and your life will be gone. You can reach out to people like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy. He's located at 516-458-2741. Larry Geis is an addiction recovery coach, a life coach. He will help you from your addiction to your recovery, from your depression to happier times, from your low self-esteem to higher self-esteem. But it all starts with you. Give Larry a call at 516-458-2741. Google him at www.odysseyconsultant.org. And when you speak to Larry, let Larry know you heard about him on the Take Your Life Back Today show with me, Ralf Friedrichs. Larry and I always tell you, our clients, it doesn't matter where you've been, it doesn't matter where you came from. What matters is that you are here, you are asking for help, and you want to change for a better tomorrow. You want to recover your life. You want to take your life back. Call Larry at 516-458-2741 or go to www.odysseyconsultant.org and tell Larry that you want to take back your life. Folks, www.globaleyeglasses.com has over 1,200 frames, plastic, metal, half frames, no frame at all. They have lenses like no line bifocals, line bifocals. They have lenses that are thinner. They have lenses that have UV coating, anti-reflecting coating, anti-scratch coating. They have sunglasses, tinted or polarized. They have photochromatic lenses and transition. Those are the ones that change indoor and outdoors. This is all available at www.globaleyeglasses.com. And if you call at 631-599-0218, I will make sure that I let you utilize my 30 years experience in the optometry business to place an order with www.globaleyeglasses.com. I'll make sure you pick out the right frame, the right lenses. And when you do call and you tell me you want to place an order, I'll give you a code so when you go back onto the website to check out, you could use the code for free shipping. Go to www.globaleyeglasses.com. Let them focus on saving you money. I want to talk about the 10 most important things to simplify your life. Purity and simplicity are the two things in which man soars above the earth and all temporary nature. Simplicity brings balance, freedom, and joy. When we begin to live simple and experience these benefits, we begin to ask the next question: where else is my life? Can I remove distraction and simply focus on the essentials? Based on our personal journey, our conversations, and our observations, here is a list on this video of the 10 most important things to simplify your life and to begin living more balanced and joyful lifestyle. Number one, your possessions. Too many material possessions complicate our lives to a greater degree than we ever give them credit for. They drain our bank account, our energy, and our attention. They keep us from the ones we love and from living a life based on values. If you will invest the time to remove non-essential possessions from your life, you will never regret it. For more inspiration, consider going to a book called 7 Guiding Principles to Help Everyone Declutter Their Home and Life. You could Google that. 7 Guiding Principles to Help Anyone Declutter the Home of their life and their life. Number 2, your time commitments. Most of us have filled our days full from beginning till the end. Work, home, kids' activities, community events, religious and hobbies. The list just could go on. When possible, release yourself from the time commitments that are not in the line of your greatest values. Number 3, your goals. Reduce the number of your goals you are intentionally striving for in your life by 1 or 2. By reducing the number of goals that you're striving to accomplish, you will improve your focus and your success rate. Make a list of the things that you want to accomplish in your life and choose the 2 most important. When you finish one, add another one to your list. Number 4, your negative thoughts. Most negative emotions are completely useless and non-functional. Resentment, bitterness, hate, and jealousy have never improved the quality of life for a single human being. Take responsibility for your mind. Forgive past hurts and replace negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Number 5, your debt. If debt is holding you captive, reduce it. Start today. Do what you've got to do and get at it under the weight. Find the help you need. Sacrifice luxury today to enjoy a freedom tomorrow. Number 6, your words. Use fewer words. Keep your speech plain and honest. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Avoid gossiping. Number 7, your artificial ingredients. Avoid trans fats, refined grain, white bread, high fructose, corn syrup, and too much sodium. Minimizing these ingredients will improve your energy level in the short term and your health in the long term. Also, as much as possible, allow your body to heal itself naturally as opposed to building dependency on substances. Number 8, your screen time. Focusing your attention on television, movies, video games, and technology affects your life more than you think. And media arranges your values. It begins to dominate your life, and it has profound impact on your attitude and your outlook. Unfortunately, when you live in the world on a consistent basis, you don't even notice how it's impacting you. The only way to fully appreciate its influence in your life is to turn them off completely. Number 9, your connection to the world. Relationships with others are good, but constant streams of distractions are bad. Learn when to power off the BlackBerry, log off Facebook, or not read a text. Focus on the important, not the urgent. A steady flow of distractions from other people may make us feel important, needed, or wanted, but feeling important and accomplishment importance are completely different things. Last but not least is number 10, your multitasking. Research indicates that multitasking increases stress and lowers productivity. While single tasking is becoming a lost art, learn it. Handle one task at a time, do it well, and when complete, move to the next one. Remember, the 10 most important things to simplify your life were your time commitments. Most of us have filled our days full from the beginning to the end with commitments. Work, home, activities, children. The list can go on. Religious activities. When possible, release yourself from time commitments that are not in line for your greatest values. There is something that you do on a daily basis that you could eliminate to give you a little bit more time for yourself. Your goals. Reduce the number of your goals. If you have 10 goals per day, reduce them down to 7 or 8. Each and every day should have less goals for you. It will make you happier. Your negative thoughts, most negative emotions are completely useless. When you think positive, positive things will happen. When you think negative, you'll get negative results. Resentment, bitterness, hate, and jealousy have never improved anyone's quality of life. Not yours, not mine. Take responsibility for your mind. Forgive past hurts and replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Your debt. If debt is holding you captive, reduce it. Start today. Do what you have to do to get from under its weight. If you have a lot of bills, try to break them down. Maybe double up on some payments so eventually you don't have that many. Your words. Use fewer words. Keep your speech plain and honest. Mean what you say what you mean, and by all means avoid gossip. Your artificial ingredients. Try to avoid the trans fats, the white breads, the high fructose corn syrup, and all that sodium that we seem to eat every day. Minimizing these ingredients will improve your energy level in the short term and improve your life in the long term. Also, as much as possible, reduce your consumption of over-the-counter medicine. Allow your body to heal itself, and don't be addicted to the over-the-counter medicines, which can be so addictive, folks. Number 8 is your screen time. Focusing your attention on television, movies, video games, technology affects your life more than you really think. Media rearranges your values. It makes you think about it constantly. It begins to dominate your life. And it has a profound impact on your attitude and your outlook. Unfortunately, when you live in the world on a consistent basis, you don't even notice how it's impacting you. The only way to fully appreciate its influence is to turn it off in your life. Number 9 was your connections to the world. Relationships with others are good, but constant streams of distractions are bad. Learn when to power off your iPhone, your BlackBerry, log off your Facebook, or not read a text. Focus on the important, not the urgent. A steady flow of distractions from other people may make us feel important, needed, or wanted, but feeling important and accomplishing importance are completely different. Last but not least is your multitasking. Research indicates that multitasking increases stress and lowers productivity, while single tasking is becoming a lost art. Learn it again. Handle one task at a time. Give 100% to each and every task. Do it well, do it high quality, and when it's complete, move on to the next one. Don't be that person that we read about in the beginning of this video, folks, that didn't reach out to people in times of need of destruction. This person didn't reach out. This person is now reaching out in the coffin, alive, banging on the lid, no one hearing, no one there to help. Instead, be the person that reaches out to people like myself and Larry Geis. You can reach me at 844-405-HELP. You can reach Larry at 516-458-2741. We are both here as crutches for you to lean on. We are both here for you to lean on, to get help, to utilize our experiences. Folks, over 3 years ago, I was one of you. If you have one of those issues, I am an alcoholic, but I've learned to live with alcoholism. I've learned to live sober. And I've improved my living. My lifestyle is 100% better. And all that because I finally reached out to people. I finally put that feeling of shamefulness aside, because there is no shame in when you have a disease. If you have cancer and you go for chemo, would you be ashamed? If you have diabetes and you're taking medicine, would you be ashamed? Well, alcoholism and drug addictions are both diseases, and there is no shame in asking for help. So reach out and get that help. If you're a mother and a father, lead by example. Show your children you don't need to smoke and drink and use profanity by showing them, by leading them with your actions. Teach your children instead to love and respect and adore and to live a fruitful lifestyle that shows compassion towards your neighbors and love towards your family. Show your children that you are truly a good leader by not smoking, not drinking, and not using profanity in front of them. Let it all start with you, and show your children also that positive thinking gives you positive results. That I promise you. I hope to God, no matter where you're watching me, that you have the best day of your life. But I hope and I pray all the time, no matter where you're watching me, that you all have a sober rest of your life. And may God bless each and every one of you. Take care.